what's going on YouTube, TikTok, workout with Teresa. So I got up kind of early. Um, so it's not going to be too long, as y'all know. Uh, we're going to start off with this ab challenge, and then we're going to do um, some glute exercises. So a couple exercises for the glute challenge. So let's get it. We're going to start off with the leg in and out. So get on the ground, hands on the floor, knees bent. You're going to bring the knees into your chest and kick your legs straight out for 30 seconds. Let's go. Inhale when you bring them into your chest. Exhale when you bring them out. One more. Good. Pause for a second. Breathe. Next, we're going to do the heel touches. So bend your knees. And what you're going to do, you're going to lean back some. Touch them heels. So your left hand hit that left heel. Right hand hit that right hand. And twist side to side and do it for 30 seconds. And breathe. This is working your sides, your obliques, and your abs. Good. Now, next thing we're going to do is some bicycle crunches. So, place your fingers behind your ears, and you're just going to twist your sides, hit that elbow on the knees, the opposite knee. Bring it done, like you're riding a bike. 30 seconds. Good. Now, we're going to do the slow mountain climbers. So, get your legs, kick them out. Bring them knees in. Hit that elbow. 30 seconds. Good. And pause for a second. Breathe. Now, when you do those mountain climbers, you can just go straight up to. Okay. Instead of hitting them elbows, just bring that knee up to your chest. Sometimes it's a little bit easier. As you would do a mountain climber faster, you're going slow with it. You're not putting too much on yourself at once. Good. Now, the last one on this is the clapping crunches. So, I'm just going to bring that knee in. So, you can sit up like this. Take your breath, of course. Just enough so you can clap under the knees like that. Don't go all the way back because you gotta feel it in your core and your abs. So barely just lift it back up on the floor enough so you can feel it in the core and abdominal muscle area. Good. And that's it on that one. Breathe. Take some breaths and come up. And now we're going to get into the glutes. So there's going to be 2 exercises for that. So grab your breath, grab you some water if you need it. So these glutes, it's just 2 different exercises. So reverse crunches and some squats. So when you do the reverse lunge, you're going to lunge back. So you're strengthening up them legs and your glutes and your hips. As far as, the squats, you help working your hips and your glutes. At the same time, you're working them quads and your calves. All those areas, we all need strength in, especially if we're moving around a lot. So other than that, grab you some water if you need it. That's what I'm getting before we start. Then after that, we're going to stretch it out, and then we're going to be done. I'm not going to do any music today. We're just strictly just doing the workout. It's real early right now, so everybody sleep. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning right now over here. So it's very early. And to be honest, I didn't think nobody wasn't going to be on here right now. So make sure you get some water. So when we do the reverse lunges, we're going to be doing them for 20 seconds. Then the squats, we're going to do them for 30 seconds. And then after that, we're just going to stretch it out and we'll be done. And another thing too, I don't have that much charge on my phone. So I want to go and knock it out while I got a chance. Because I'm going to have to charge my phone. Other than that, let's get started. So we're going to be doing the reverse lunges first, like I said. So place your hands on your hips when you do this. You're going to lunge back. So we're going to start off with this left leg. Then we're going to go to the right. this way so that you can see. Breathe. Two more. Now, we're going to get into the squats. Now, right now, doing the reverse lunges, your quads may be burning right now. It's a good thing. Like I said, it's supposed to work them muscles. Squats. Hands behind the head. Open your legs slightly. And squat down. 30 seconds. Good. Now pause for a second. I'm going to add on one more workout. And I'll say two. Get your breath. So we're going to do the fire hydrant. So, bring them glutes out. Start off with this little plate. You're going to bring it up like that. Breathe. Let that lay down. And we're going to switch. So as you know, we just did 15 on that one leg. So we're going to do 15 on the right. Glutes out. Bring that right knee, raise it up. Over your waist. Two more. Get into a child's pose. Breathe. We're going to get into a cobra pose. I'm going to do that first. This is going to stretch out your core. It's going to stretch out them abs. So it's one of them planks that you should hold and do every single day to help your abdominal strength and your core strength. So you're gonna kick your legs straight out. This. And tighten your glutes. Straighten your arms. And you're gonna lift your chest up, your chin up, and hold it for about 20 seconds. Good. Now, bring your knees into your chest. Hold them there for about 15 seconds. Make sure your hands are on your knees. Pull them knees up to your chest. As close to your chest as you can get it. Breathe. Good. Now, lift that left leg straight up. Bend that right knee out of part of the right foot. Place it on your left quad. Reach in between your legs. Pull up towards you. Hold this one for about 10 seconds. You're going to feel this stretch instantly in your hips, your inner thighs, your outer thighs, and your glutes. And you're going to hold it for 10 seconds. Good. Now you're going to raise your right leg straight up. Bend that left knee, other part of that left foot rests on your right quad now. Reach in between your legs. Pull up towards your chest, so pull up towards you so you can feel that good stretch in that outer and inner thigh, your hip, your glutes. And you're just going to hold it for 10 seconds. And breathe. Good. Now bring it down. Now this time, we're going to bring, so we're starting off with the right. So, you can bend this left knee if you want, or you can straighten it out, whatever you feel comfortable doing. I'm going to bend it. Now I'm going to bring my right knee up to my chest, and I'm going to roll it in and out. 10 times. That's 2. 3. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Now I'm going to switch with this left knee now. Bring it up to my chest. Roll it in and out 10 times. Bring them into the chest, left knee in, kick that right leg straight out. Right knee in, left leg straight out. bring it down. Now, this is what we're going to do. So you got a wall, you can use it. If not, if you don't want to use the wall, you don't have to. You can just hold it like that. I'm going to use the wall since it's right here in front of me, so I'm going to squat down. So as you would literally squatting like this at the wall. And I'm just going right and left. Glutes out. Now, if you don't want to use the wall, you can use the floor. So, it's the floor. And you're just moving them glutes side to side. You're working them glutes and them hip muscles. You can bring them arms out like we did at the wall. And just rock them hips side to side. Make sure you're lunging. So I'm going to call this like a lateral lunge. I've done this I think the other day. Just lunging on each. And you're working them glutes and your hips. So, other than that, we do a standing calf raise by squatting. So you would squat down like this, arms in front, come up on the tippy toes, come on the heels. So what that's doing, it's working your calves. It's working them glutes as well, your hamstrings too. So next, we're gonna do a quad stretch. Gotta work them muscles out, so you gotta stretch them out too. So brain, you can go to the wall. If you don't want to use it, you don't got to. It's by choice. Whatever you feel like using, just do it. Just be comfortable and be safe. So bring that left foot up. So that left heel is going to be hitting that left glute. Your body's going to be straight. Right arm straight out to the side, palm against that wall. And you're going to hold it. Breathe. We're going to lean forward. You're going to feel this in that right calf and your left quad. Come up. Stretch that left arm out to the side, palm against that wall. Body is straight. Grab that right foot. Right heel is going to be hitting that right glute. Keep that body straight. And you're going to hold it, for about 10 seconds. And then you're going to lean forward the same way. Lean forward. You're going to feel it in that left calf. Now, your right quad, you'll also feel it a little in that hamstring too. Good. You're going to come up. Now, you're going to place some hands behind your head and you're going to rock them hips side to side. Loosen them hips up. This is working them hip muscles and them glutes. Thank you. turn around and do the same. Good. Now I'm going to breathe. Now I'm going to stretch it out. So come down this right leg, grab the right ankle, keep them legs straight. Knees locked. Gonna hold it for about 10 seconds. Now, if you need a deeper stretch in that calf muscle, you can also place your fingertips underneath them toes and just pull up. You're gonna feel it in that calf. And you'll feel it instantly as you lift them toes up. So, come to the center, bring them glutes back, keep them legs straight, like this. Yeah, we're gonna go to the left leg now. So grab that left ankle, knees locked, legs straight, and hold it for about 10 seconds. Now, like I said about the calf muscle, pull up on them toes, place your fingertips underneath them toes, and pull up towards you so you can feel that stretch in that calf muscle. Now you're going to come to the side, bring them legs together, glutes out, and you're just going to hold this for about 10 seconds. You're going to feel this in your hamstrings and your calves. Now this time we're going to go side to side with it. So twist them sides. Come up. And squat down. Hold this for about 10 seconds. Now you're going to come up. You're going to stretch them abs out. So straighten them arms up, and you're going to move that left arm over to the right side. Left arm over. Left side. Your right arm's going to be touching. It's going to be pointing towards the left. So your fingertips is pointing towards the left as well. And you're just going to come up and do the same thing. You're stretching them abs, your sides, your obliques, your core. Feel that good stretch. Good. Bring your arms out, shoulder width apart. Okay? I'm going to do the windmill. So try to add that on that stretch. So keep them to the side. Keep that left arm raised up. Bring that right arm down and touch your left foot. Center. Left hand, hit that right foot, right arm up. Touch that foot with your left hand. Center. Good. Now bring them legs together. Arms shoulder width apart. Bring the left arm over to the right. Place that right hand on that left shoulder. Bring it back. Right arm over to the left. Left hand on that right shoulder. One more. Last but not least, we're going to get this other stretch in. So arms to the side. Raise your arms straight up. Palms against each other. Then them elbows get up on the tippy toes. Inhale. Exhale. Come down slightly on them heels. Bring them hands slightly, slowly down to your chest. As you exhale. It's a really good stretch to relax. One more. Deep breath. Okay. And that's it. So I told y'all it don't take that long. You know, as long as you do it, you know, and you stay consistent with it, and stay focused, of course. You gotta have a positive mindset, you know, of course. So try to create a positive mindset. Even if it's just been one, you know, crappy day. We all go through that. A crappy night or morning, however you want to do it. It is what it is, you know. Man, it is pitch black out there, y'all. Shit crazy. This is what it looked like over here. It's not even 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, I kid you not. Look at that. I'm working with 2 phones. Crazy, man. It's pitch black out there. 4:34 in the morning. I know people like, what the hell are you doing being up? It's, you know what? It is what it is. Man. If I get up early, knowing I really don't have to work, you know, that following day, oh yeah, I'm going to get it done. You know, that consistency part and that motivation part, that's important, you know. Because it's like this, you know, once you get done, you already got done for the day, right? So what else do you need to do? Enjoy your day. It's by choice. If you want to go later on and do it, do it. It's by choice. But always be safe. Be motivated and focused. You always got to do that. And be consistent with it. So we're doing it now. If you feel like you want to go on, you know, and do it again later, do it. Challenge yourself. Challenge is always good for you. But don't over challenge yourself. So don't overwork your muscles. Because you don't have to overwork your muscles. You know, it doesn't take that long to work out day by day. Train your mind and your body to do it. See, mine's like this, you know, I'll go 3 days, right? And I'll work out, do what I gotta do. Then that 4th day, I take a rest day. And so on next time. That 4th day, After that rest day, okay, that 5th day, back at it again. See, that's just by training your body, training yourself to do it. And that's a good way to help you stay consistent. If you're not used to doing it and you are into working out, uh, you got to train your mind. You got to train your body. You got to want it. As bad as you're going to work for it, yeah, like you got to work hard for it. And you can't rush it. You know, a lot of people, they stop because it gets too hard for them. But when you get to that point, oh, you don't quit, you don't stop. You put your foot down, you tell yourself this, look, I'm going to do it. If I can't do this many reps at this time, then I'm not. But as long as I'm doing some type of reps, it don't matter how many I do, I'm doing it. So I'm staying focused and I'm staying consistent with it. I'm training my mind, to do that the right way, Because it's like this, if you don't want it, as bad as you working hard for it, then you don't want to do it. If you want it bad enough, you're going to work hard for it. Plain and simple. I'm going to be all the way honest with you. I'm not going to bullshit you or sugarcoat nothing. The only person that can make it happen is yourself. You want that bad enough, you're going to work hard for it. And it's going to come. But you can't rush it. You got to stick with it. Let it come naturally. Now, a lot of us hear that, will come naturally. It'll come, woody, woody, woo. And at the same time, believe it or not, but that's how it goes. If you give up, it's not going to happen like that. That means you got to stick with it. You got to stay focused with it. Because I know life is life, and life is as hard as it is day by day as it gets. So we just got to do the best we can every single day. That's the only way I can put it. But then I noticed, right before when I started and stuff, I used to want to give up. I wanted to quit because it was so hard. I was like, man, I don't want to do this. This is just too much for me, and just having that negative mindset where you got to put your foot down. I put my foot down. I said, look, you're going to do it. It don't matter how hard it is. You're going to pull through it. You're going to push through it. So you work within your power zone. You work within your comfort zone. And at the same time, the only one that's doing it, that's putting in that work, is yourself. Because you know how bad you want it. You know how bad you want it. Ain't nobody in this world gonna know how bad you want it, that feeling. Because they're not you. You have your own feeling, you have your own mindset, you have your own positivity, your own consistency, your own dedication, your own commitment. You got to be committed to it too. All of that falls in place. Then you start seeing results. You will start seeing it, but you can't rush it. Like I had someone ask me not too long, well, what if I can't feel it in my glutes? Well, you know what I told them? I said, you're not doing enough. That's why. That's the only way you ain't going to be able to feel it. That means that you're not doing enough. So like I told him, I said, you got to do enough to the point where you start feeling it burning. And then, there was a guy, I don't know, but then he said, I'm trying to do it, but I don't feel nothing. And I said, once again, you're not doing enough. You got to put in that work. That's how I had to learn to figure it out, how to feel it. I had to put in the work. I had to go about how many reps I had to do for my body to feel it. Because it's like this. Everybody's body's different, right? So everybody's body's going to work differently. That's when it comes down to a challenge. And I told him that too. I said, you know, sometimes you have to challenge yourself. Do more than you think you can. But feel it before you do it. Don't just do it just to be doing it just because it said no. You got to feel it literally inside to the point to make you want to do it. Because can't nobody make you do it but yourself. And that's just the honest to God truth. You could take me in a fight. I don't really think about that, but I mean, I'm pretty damn strong to be a woman, you know. Now, when I was younger, I ain't gonna lie or bullshit you. I'm thinking this boy about to try to wrestle me, and I kid you not. Now, when he started puffing, you know, I remember it like it was the other day, and he was pissed. Now, I was young. I was probably like 11. He was probably about like 12, 13 at that time. And he tried to come at me and fight me like a guy with my coat on. Man, I fought him in the eight. Yes, I did. I won that. I remember that like it was the other day. See, just by knowing the fact, you know, as I grew up, I learned different like techniques, different ways. And I thought he was just playing at first, but then when he started hitting hard, I'm like, oh hell no, it's on. It's on. My father, I remember, he showed me. He said, look, this is how you do it. If somebody runs up on you, you fight back the best you can. As my brother, I got one brother, no sisters. My brother, me and him used to wrestle a whole lot. So he would teach me different moves. My father, on the other hand, back then, he used to box. You know, he didn't really make it out there like Muhammad Ali, but he knew Muhammad Ali. My great grandfather, which was my father's father, he worked with Muhammad Ali and his family and took pictures. Uh, but yeah, it's one thing I know. I got with that dude. I did. I swear I thought he was trying to, trying to wrestle. But I'm sorry, but when he tried to come up, oh man, and he ran up and his cheeks started puffing, like he was pissed off. Oh, I had to get in that mode. I was like, hold on, you know what? I ain't no boy, but you best believe it. I'm a girl. I'm gonna fight you like a boy, even though I'm a girl. And I got his ass too. How old are you? I am 37 years old. Any plans for Dallas? No, no plans for Dallas. I'll be 38 years old July 29th of this year. So yeah, I'm pushing it. But it is what it is. I still think, the 40s is young as hell. I mean, that's just how I feel. So, you know, uh, I don't rush life. That's one thing. I know I'm not going to stay young forever. I know I'm getting older day by day. And, I look in the mirror sometimes and I'm just like, damn, like, I look the same as I did before, but I look different because I'm getting older. So, a lot of stuff changed a little bit. Uh, but I mean, that's life. We all get older. We get young, then we get old. That's just how it goes. I am from Louisville, Kentucky. I'm 40, still trying to kick high and do the splits. Oh, you can do it. You train your body, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. Don't give up on yourself. You single? No, I'm not. I'm happily married. Me and my husband been married for 20 years. Happily. Um, and everything's been good. That's a blessing, you know. Of course, we got everybody with, you know, like relationships and stuff. You know, a lot of people, they have words. You know, sometimes you get into arguments. I mean, that's just life. If there ain't one, something wrong. Ain't nothing perfect. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah. So yeah. But just like, you know, not even trying to be funny. Okay, you know, even a grown man can do this. But hell yeah, you know, like you were saying, you know, 40, you still can do it. You can do it at first. You can still do it. You can still do it. You always have to take the proper precautions. You know when you do it. Make sure you do it right. I get that so much. Flex my arms. I'm not no big China. You know my muscles ain't big like China. This is it. You know this is how big. If I want to get them bigger, I'll try maybe like right there. But I'm not going no bigger than that. I am a woman, and that's just bad choice. But yeah, I do some fitness modeling. I haven't actually made it into a magazine like I've been wanting to do. Um, but you know, when I do my modeling pictures and I post it up, I do it myself. Nobody takes it for me. I make it happen. So yeah. Um, so which charge I got on here? All right, right there. So I'm gonna have to cut it off. I don't want to, but I don't want it to my phone to die. So if I got enough time to download this video or upload it, I will. You know, sometimes I do like my music and stuff too. Um, but I can't do that today because I know my phone's gonna die on me. You have of course, everybody has triceps. I mean, why wouldn't you have triceps? You're always gonna have them triceps right there, back of your arm. Do you have triceps? All right, flex. Yeah, everybody got triceps. You ain't got triceps, something wrong. If you got the back part of your arm and you can flex, literally, you can feel that muscle back here. Oh, you got it. You better believe it. But yeah. So I appreciate everybody for joining this video. Like I said at first, I didn't think nobody was even going to get on here. Uh, and no 5 o'clock in the morning. It was like four something in the morning when I started. So, hey, you know, that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. Anyways, um, and it all flex again. Better. Anyways, so this is day 5, as y'all know. There's no more rest days until, let's see what's today. Monday. So after Wednesday, then it's gonna be a rest day. Um, bicep flex. Yes or no? Of course I can do a bicep flex. I just did. I just did. Mine ain't to the extreme, no. And I do that by choice, you know. It's like whenever you work out, you know how you want to build them biceps, especially if I got a goal of how big it was before not that long ago. I done gained a little bit more mass, so like if anything, I would like it to come to like right here, but I don't want it to get to the extreme. You know, that's like I said, you know, that's just by choice. Um, you have your own choice. You have your own choice, your own way of how you want your body to look, how much muscle mass you want to build, you know, how much strength. Of course, we all know that we want as much strength as we possibly can, you know, in our muscles. I mean, that's just common sense. Because even if you don't got a physical job, I mean, that you're lifting, you know, like constantly, it could just be an office job. Hell, it could be a restaurant, you know, at the same time. Either way it goes, you got a job, right? So, you know, you got to put in that work, right? You got to work hard. And as we all hear, you know, hard work pays off. Put that in your workout, your fitness. Your work you put in for your job, put it in your workout. You know, hard work pays off, right? So picture that within your body. You putting in hard work, it's going to pay off. It's going to benefit you, and it's going to benefit your body. And your body's going to thank you, and you're going to thank yourself for doing it. Once you start seeing results, and you start feeling that strength within your body that you didn't feel before, thumbs up. That's it. And you know, and I tell anybody, you know, it's like this. Once you start getting them results, don't quit. Don't give up. You keep going. You keep going. Uh, and working out, I'm not going to say it's easy because it's not. And I've done did it for a while. I've done did it for a couple years here as far as my fitness coaching goes, but I worked out before. And you know, on top of that, it's not easy to do. You know, you might get some moves that might not be too much, some exercises that might not be too much, but at the same time, it's not easy. You got to put in that work. You got to work. You got to work hard for it. You can't rush it. That's where a lot of people can't really see results sometimes is when they want to rush it. Don't rush it. Let it come naturally. You know, as think of it as life, right? We all was this little, you know, at some point. We don't got this big. We don't got bigger, you know, taller. We was younger. We get older. We get wiser. Our mindset changes. Uh, so yeah, you know, we just gotta do the best we can, you know, in life in general, just to make it comfortable for ourselves, especially when it comes down to our bodies. Look, I'm about to be 38, July 29th, right? I done been in my phases of my teens, in my 20s, my early 30s. Right now, I'm in like the middle, late 30s, you know, but I'm aware of that because I can't be that young, you know, forever. I mean, it's just not happening. Um, so, yeah, every single day, I try to do the best I can when it comes down to the motivation part and the positive mindset, which is very hard to get. It's very hard to get a positive mindset sometimes because we all, our minds is just going 1,000 miles per second. In other words, per minute, or 2 or 3,000 miles. At the same time, like it's going in and out. You don't know how you're gonna think. You don't know what you're gonna think about. You don't know before you even think of something. You don't know what you're gonna think before you do it. If that makes any sense. I'm just being all the way honest. Like don't nobody know what's on our minds. We know. We know. We know exactly what's on our mind. Nobody else knows but us. Because we're our own person. Everybody's different, in our own way. Nobody is the same. Our minds work differently. Our bodies work differently. You know, uh, because we're just different people. Everybody's different. Nobody's the same. So if you notice, sometimes you like this person's doing something different than this other person. I mean, that's just life, you know. Nobody's going to be doing the same technically, to a certain point. As far as I can say the same, like you're trying to get fit. Okay, that's a similarity a lot of people have. But the ways of getting fit is a different story. So, it's like, and nothing to, when it comes down to that, trying to make sure. Don't, no, it's not. I'm just got to make sure I don't want it to cut off on me because, when I start, talking and venting, I mean, it's just coming out, what I feel, in my heart, in my mind. Uh, but, another thing too. So, I'm on YouTube, Workout with Teresa. So, those of y'all that don't know, I'm on YouTube. I have a fitness channel specifically just for fitness. I have two channels for my music, just music. Uh, Teresa McLean and Simply Teresa. There's only two pages I have on YouTube of that. Some of y'all don't know. I'm also an artist. I'm not big. No, I'm an independent artist. I write my own songs. When it comes down to recording, I do it myself. There was a time when I didn't record myself because I was working with somebody, but he quit doing music. So after that, because he worked with me, he did music. So he's a rapper and he's a songwriter and he's a producer. So, and he's known me ever since I was like that. So he said, "Look, we're gonna work out a deal. This is a deal. If you want to start doing your music and stuff." He said, "Well, I'm a rapper too. All I'm asking you to do is feature in my music." He liked my voice. He liked my energy. Um, he said he wasn't gonna charge me nothing, and he did. He actually recorded my music for me. At first. But this was so long ago. Uh, the second I just figured out he quit doing it, well, I had to figure out a way on my own. Because, it's not like not everybody has the money for it. And it's not cheap. So if you got a way to make it happen and get it done, then do it. Especially if you're only working with yourself. Out of experience, a lot of my songs that a lot of people has heard here recently is the ones I did, actually recorded myself. There's one video, okay? Man, this is old, very old. Not too old though. I was probably like, I was about 22. Um, so there is a video um, up with him and this guy, Rick Carr. They, I don't know if anybody's heard of him. Right now, he's doing big things. He got where he wanted to in life, and a lot of people do. I haven't really got there as far as my music goes, but I still have the talent. I know there's still a chance. 37 years old. I mean, if you look at it, look, Beyonce's what, 42? Jay-Z's almost 60, and they still doing it. So them two just motivated me. Mariah Carey, she was always my model. Hell, she's about to be 60, close to 60, but she's still doing it. It don't matter how old you are. That's where I see it. I'll look at it. What matters is if you're gonna put in the work and you have the talent. That's the only way I could think of. So yeah, I do look at like Beyonce, Jay-Z, Mariah Carey, all them artists that we're used to, as it was like they was getting popular and popular, because a lot of people was listening to their shit. They motivate. To the point where you know what, it don't matter how old you are. If you got the talent, do it. Because at the same time, the only way it's over is if you quit. And I haven't quit. But I've been pushing my music that I've been doing. Like I said, I would do some, but I don't really have much charge on my phone, so I'm not even going to get into that. Charles sent Rose. Thank you for the roses. But yeah, I'm into a lot of positive. You know, I'm tired of all the negative shit, excuse my language, that goes on in this world. Okay. And a lot of this negativity in this world, it's just too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you actually like look at the news and just see what the hell is going on in this world, and you just wonder what the hell was they thinking? What were they going through? There's always a reason why. What? And that's why I'm like, what is the why? When it comes down to that part, why would you be wilding out like that? There's a reason. There's always a reason. And there's too much negativity in this world. A lot of us has witnessed it. I know I'm not the only one to see it. There's always some crazy ass shit going on. And you wonder what the hell is going on. And you just and like the only thing you really can do just to keep a positive mindset is yourself. Just work with your own mind. Have that positivity come in with your own mind. Um, there's so many, ways I could have literally just kept, just keep on, having a negative mindset and all of that. Because there's so much shit that be happening that I don't went through in my life, in my past. A lot of negative stuff. I ain't perfect. I never was. As I got older, I thought a little bit. My mindset changed. And that's how it goes. Your mindset set on how it is that time and that day, that present time. In other words, when I was younger and I used to make mistakes all the time, that was my mindset. It wasn't completely clear. I didn't really know how to really, fix it. As I got older, I had to train my mind, do more, positive stuff. Try to think more positively versus any type of negativity, you know. And that's how you gotta look at it. You know, like I said, what is it? February now? March, April, May, June. So that's in about 5 months, right? I'll be 38. And then on top of that, I'll think about it, which I really don't, but at the same time, it's a true fact. Okay, I'm 38. My birthday's July 29th, right? You got August, September, October, November, December. That's like 5 more months. Then it's going to be a new year. So within them 5 months, from that January, February, March, April, May, June, July, about 6 years, then I'll be 39. Time just goes by. To actually sit there and think about that, that part. Time be rolling. It be rolling. And it be moving too damn fast. It really do. Just by just sitting there thinking about it when I was just talking about it, like that shit is fucking happening. See my language. I mean, yeah, it's all good once we hit that 10, that age 10 stage, right? Then it just starts rolling when you get into them double digits. That's it. That's it. It's gonna keep going, and it's gonna keep going, and it's gonna keep going. You know, and it happens so quick, you know. But the thing is, I don't know, but like my mindset completely changed as I got older. If I could go back into time, literally, I don't think I would want to. Because I've been through a lot of bullshit. Excuse my language. I've been through hell and hot water. So no, I don't want to go back to it. I mean, they can create some type of time machine and say, oh, well, you can go back. What are you going to do? Well, this is my mindset on what I think about that. If I go back, my mindset's going to be just how it was before. So why the hell would I want to go back? You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, no, I don't want to go back. If they create one, good. But at the same time, no mindset's going to change. It's going to be the same as it was before at that specific age and that time frame. As it would just roll on. As you get older, same thing. Your mindset changes. Thank you. I mean, that's just life. That's just how it goes. God, you look so amazing. Thank you, Manny Loco. Thank you. Thank you for them hearts on YouTube. It's not showing me who did it, but thank you. um, but yeah. So as I can just say, really, it's the only way is to be sad. Just do the best you can every day of your life. Don't rush it. Take your time with it. I don't even think about it. I don't think about it. I don't think about it. I just roll with it. I just roll with it. Try to create a positive mindset day by day. Know your limits. That's another thing too. You gotta know that. And just because it's day to day, at the same time, I don't know how it's gonna be tomorrow. or later on, or the day after that, or years, or months, or weeks. I don't know. I just focus on the present, which is right now. And that's what I would tell anybody, like focus on your present, focus on now, and day by day. That's it. Ain't no ifs or buts about it. Grab my water, y'all. I'm trying to get my water hydration on point. 'Cause I don't be drinking as much water as I should sometimes. I used to be a serious pop drinker, y'all. That shit was serious. I always had to have a pop. Always. And that's only just because my body was used to it. I have one every now and then, but I don't drink it like I used to. I used to drink it every single day. And all that sugar and shit is not good for you. Even if you get the mini cans to try to cheat a little bit, at the same time, it's still not good for you. Then a lot of us will probably switch to diet, but at the same time, it's still not as good for you because there's still, even though it has no sugar, you can actually research it. There's some type of sweetener in there, so you're still getting that sugar, believe it or not, even if it's a powder. I mean, that's one thing that's hard to cut. It is, but you limit yourself, you'll be good, because everybody has to have some type of sugar in their body. Of course, we know that. Water, half of our body is made of water anyway, as we all know that. You know, um, so yeah, so you know, food wise and changed. I had to change my diet up a lot. I used to eat completely different than I do now. Uh, and I just do my research on how it was, before and now. Because there was a time when literally I didn't really know how bad that shit was I was putting in my body. All that grease. Uh, and when it comes to meat, there's always just a light, grease, if anything. Even if you cook it in water, but it's barely any grease in it. Just like if I eat chicken or something. For example, today, right? So I wasn't able to get no chicken breast at the store because they was out. I couldn't believe that shit. Chicken breast and you're out? Okay. So I had to go for a different option. Any type of chicken, when it comes down to chicken breast and like tenders and stuff, I will cook it in water. Uh, Less fattening. Um, so like today, I can't have no chicken breast because I don't have it. So I was able to get some chicken legs. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna cook it in water and bake it just as I would as a chicken breast. I still got my vegetables. I was able to get that, my fruits, uh, bananas. It's one of the best fruits to eat. It just is. Like I was doing my research on all the best fruits to eat, and bananas was the main thing. Was the number one thing. Uh, so if I get any fruits, really, I'll get some bananas. It doesn't cost that much. Apples, I'll get apples too. It's good for you too. But of course, I'll cut it, in slices and stuff. That way I get a little bit more for what I paid for. So that shit ain't no, it ain't cheap. Hell no. See what I'm gonna do Friday, for example, when we get paid. I'm gonna go in them hours and I'm gonna get the pack of seeds for the fruits and like vegetables. I'm gonna start, go ahead and plant it. So that way, once it is planted, and it grow, I don't have to go to the store and get it because I already have it. Which, right now, that's the best way to do it. As they're going up so high on fruits and vegetables and stuff, it's cheaper just to grow it your damn self. I mean, it's just like watering a plant. Just make sure you water it every day. Allow it to grow. You can't rush it. Just like I was saying with the working out and stuff, you can't rush it. It's got to come naturally. So it's got to grow naturally. And eventually, it'll get there. It just takes time and it takes patience. So I take that in consideration with my working out and my fitness. I look at that as I would grow a vegetable or a fruit. It takes time. It takes patience. You can't assume, oh, well, I'm going to plant this fruit or this vegetable today. I'm going to put these seeds in every day and tomorrow it's just going to grow. It's impossible. And if there's a way for that, let me know if anybody knows. Because as far as I know, you got to wait. You got to be patient and let it come naturally when it's supposed to. So if anything, if you ever feel like, you want your body right a certain way, you got to let it come naturally. Even if you got to take it in that way, as I was just saying, as you would grow a fruit or a vegetable. Take that, put it in with your workout. Think of it in the same way as you would in a workout. Know that it will come naturally. It will happen when it's supposed to happen. And you just take them two facts and just put it together and you'll see what I'm talking about. Because it's easily to explain it. But to actually believe it, you gotta believe it. It's like you gotta believe in yourself. Anything you do in life. Because at the same time, if you don't believe in yourself, it can't come. You gotta always make sure you believe in yourself. Stay dedicated and committed within yourself. And that's it. So if I can end this video with that, then that's what it is. I'm ending it with positivity. Believe in yourself. Don't say you can't do it because it might be too hard for you or you might feel like it's too hard for you. No. Don't give up on yourself. No. You keep going. Build it up. Build that confidence up. As I have to do day by day, I got to build my confidence up. And I'm confident. I believe in myself. But I got to build my confidence up more. Let me get up on another level. Let me get higher. Not lower. I want to get higher. As high as I can get. And that's how you gotta look at it. So, other than that, y'all, I'm gonna jump off here. So, much love, much respect to y'all. Like I said, you like my videos and my content. Like and subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Workout with Teresa, TikTok. Workout with Teresa. um, other than that, much love, much respect to y'all. And y'all have a wonderful day. Workout with Teresa.